Hello. It's lovely to be together. Is it your bedtime? Has your day gone from morning to afternoon to night? One of the great things about bedtime is doing your bedtime comfortable checklist, or your BCC. I wonder what's on your bedtime comfortable checklist. Oh, and if you haven't got one, don't worry. You can start thinking of one right now. Would you like to have a look at mine? The Worry Wizard's Bedtime Comfortable Checklist. Comfy pyjamas. Tick. Teddy bear. Tick. Snuggly blanket. Tick. Will any of the things on my bedtime comfortable checklist be on yours? Oh, there's one thing I forgot. The last very important thing on my bedtime comfortable checklist. Something lovely to imagine. Oh yes, that is very important. Imagining something lovely helps me to feel more comfortable. So why don't we do that now? Imagine something lovely together. Do you know Jack? He is one of our wonderful worry wizards. Jack has noticed something. At night, it can be hard for him to imagine things that make him feel comfortable. He feels as though he is far too busy worrying to have time to do anything else. But one night, Jack decided he had had enough of his worries. He was so fed up with listening to his worries go on and on and on. He decided he wanted to be in charge, not his worries. He wanted to decide what would happen next. Would you like to hear more? Let's join Jack and imagine together. Here's a picture of Jack enjoying his favourite way to imagine travelling away from his worries. As you watch, the screen will gently fade to a twinkling night sky, and the rest of the story will unfold. The twinkling night sky will help give your eyes a rest. There is nothing else to distract you. Let your imagination do its wonderful work. You might want to close your eyes now. It can help you feel more relaxed and comfortable. Know that the stars will keep twinkling, just like they always have and always will. Those beautiful twinkling stars are watching over you, just as they did last night and as they will tomorrow. As you breathe in, feel the calmness of the night sky filling you up. And as you breathe out, blow your worries or thoughts all the way to those stars. The stars will keep them safe for you. Can you hear that? If you listen closely, can you hear the stars whispering, "Send me all your worries and your thoughts. We are here." Oh, how lovely. Thank you, stars. Let's try it again. Just as the stars asked, let's send all our worries and thoughts all the way to them. As you breathe in, feel the calmness of the night sky filling you up. And as you breathe out, blow your worries or thoughts all the way to the stars. That's it. There they go. Thank you, stars. Thank you for showing up each and every night. Thank you for shining your beautiful light and reminding us that we are never alone. Now that we've blown our worries or thoughts to the stars, let's begin to imagine something very lovely. Our story begins with Jack deciding he had had enough of his worries. He was so fed up with listening to them go on and on and on. He realised that his worries thought they were in charge, not Jack, and they were making all the decisions. Jack took a deep breath and said these words out loud. I am in charge, not my worries. I decide what happens next. Wow, they're such powerful words, Jack. I wonder if you can practice saying them too. Just like Jack, take a deep breath and say these words out loud. I am in charge, not my worries. I decide what happens next. As he said those words, Jack heard a gentle hum. He looked across and smiled to see his Wellbeing shine-powered rocket right next to him. This is Jack's favourite way to imagine travelling from his worries. He's enjoyed many adventures, travelling through the night sky on the back of his Wellbeing shine-powered rocket. Jack decided tonight was the perfect night for another adventure. Jack loves to stargaze. From his window in his bedroom, he watches for clear night skies to best see the stars twinkling far above his home. Sometimes, on extra special nights, he catches sight of the moon as she casts her gentle glow down to his window. Jack loves the feeling of wonder he feels, gazing at the magical moon. He once heard a story of a man who lived on the moon and hoped he may catch a glimpse of him one day. As Jack climbed aboard his rocket, the gentle hum became a throaty roar as the rocket lifted from the ground, carefully squeezing through Jack's open window, and began to climb higher and higher into the night sky. Jack glanced back and noticed his worries had also climbed aboard his rocket. How small and frightened they looked, clinging on tightly to the back of his rocket. Jack smiled. This felt better. He was in charge, not his worries, and he would decide what happens next. As Jack soared through the starry sky, he felt a sense of freedom and joy. The cool night air brushed against his face, and he could smell the faint scent of blooming night flowers from the gardens below. The stars sparkled like tiny diamonds, splattered in patterns that Jack wanted to learn more about. The moon's soft glow bathed everything in a silvery light. The worries that had once seemed so big and heavy looked all queasy at the back of the rocket. Jack knew that he had the power to control his thoughts and feelings, and that made him feel strong and brave. Oh, look ahead. Can it really be? Is that the moon almost within reach, its beautiful surface glowing softly in the night sky? Look closely. Can you see the moon's craters and valleys shimmering like silver as its gentle light casts a magical glow all around? And there, who's that? A woman stands waving, her face full of kind stories. Looking closer, Jack notices a sparkly bag resting on her hip. As Jack's rocket gently lands on the moon's surface, he climbs down and feels the soft, powdery ground beneath his feet. The woman approaches, her eyes twinkling like the stars all around. "Welcome, Jack," she says warmly. "I am a guardian of the moon." Jack feels a warmth spread through him. "A guardian of the moon," he repeats, his voice filled with curiosity. "I heard about you. Well, not you maybe, but someone, a man who lives on the moon." The woman smiled. "No doubt that man is another guardian of the moon, Jack. There are many of us. We watch over the moon and all who visit. Thank you for visiting me today. You are very welcome." "Thank you," said Jack. "I'm very glad to be here." "I've been waiting for you, Jack," continued the moon's guardian. "I'm here to tell you something very important, Jack. You are so much more than you know, just as you are." Jack looks at her puzzled. "What do you mean?" The guardian leant closer to Jack, her sparkly bag shimmering in the moonlight. "Inside you, Jack," she said, "is a light that shines as brightly as the moon. You have the power to tell your worries not to interrupt all the things you want to do. You are full of courage and imagination and capable of wonderful things." Jack feels a warmth spread through him. He tries whispering the guardian's words to himself. "I am full of courage and imagination and capable of wonderful things." He liked how the words felt as they echoed inside him. Shall we try whispering those words? Why don't you try saying Jack's words to yourself and let them echo inside you? "I am full of courage and imagination and capable of wonderful things." "I am full of courage and imagination and capable of wonderful things." The guardian nodded at Jack understandingly. "Worries can seem big, but remember, you are in charge and you don't have to deal with them on your own. You can tell someone you trust about them, and just like you guided your rocket here, you can guide your thoughts. Take a deep breath and say, 'I am in charge, not my worries. I decide what happens next.'" Jack takes a deep breath and repeats the words, "I am in charge, not my worries. I decide what happens next." The guardian smiles. "That's it, Jack. Believe in yourself. You are so much more than you know, just as you are." With those words, Jack feels a newfound sense of confidence and peace. He thanks the guardian and climbs back onto his rocket, ready to return home. As he soars back through the starry sky, he knows he carries the moon's magic and the guardian's kind words with him. He tries saying the guardian's final words to himself to feel how they sound. "I will believe in myself. I am so much more than I know, just as I am." Those words felt magical to Jack as he spoke them. He felt the magic of them start to fill him up inside. Let's try saying them to ourselves. Take a deep breath. and repeat after me. I will believe in myself. I am so much more than I know, just as I am. Feel the magic of these words spreading warmth and wonder throughout your body. Let it begin in your heart, spreading its warmth and wonder. The magic travels to the top of your head. Feel that warmth and wonder spread. Now, it spreads even further, filling the whole of your body with that wonderful feeling. It reaches the tips of your fingers. Feel its warmth. Finally, the magic spreads all the way down to the very tips of your toes. You are completely full of warmth and wonder. This special place is always here for you. Whenever you need it, just remember Jack's adventure and the Guardian's kind words. You are in charge, and you are so much more than you know, just as you are. It's time for our magical journey with Jack to come to an end. But remember, this special place is always here for you whenever you need it. When you're ready, you can take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you can return to your normal breathing. The feelings of warmth and wonder you've discovered are yours to keep safe in your heart. It has been lovely imagining with you today. I'm sending you lots of well-being wishes from me, Amy, the Worry Wizard.